So lions are vulnerable due to habitat loss, poaching, their animal-human conflict, so that's why their numbers are decreasing. So this is a really unique opportunity. We have not had cubs at Denver Zoo in about 5 years, so our last cub was actually the mom of the cubs that we currently have. So it's really exciting for us at Denver Zoo to be able to see them grow up. Arali, who is the mom of the cubs, is a fantastic mom, so it's been a pleasure being able to watch that. For the city, it's really exciting for all of our guests to come and see them, and for us as a conservation organization, it's really great to be able to have them so we can continue in talking about lions and getting people excited about lions in general. So Arali and Usiku are the parents, and to have them breed, that was a recommendation. By having the cubs, they play a role into our population for zoos and aquariums. So it's a lion SSP, a species survival plan, and that plan looks at the stud book. So they look at all the genetics in the zoo animals and see who is compatible, who's not compatible, also making sure that genes aren't overrepresented. So that's really important as well. Luckily, both of these lions lived here already, so we were able to introduce them together, and then they got to go back to their respective groups, which is really great. Shows a lot of natural behavior. And then we were successful and we have these cubs.
Yes.
The first step is to detect that there is a pregnancy. We have a really good healthcare program here at Denver Zoo with our veterinarians and our veterinary technicians. And all of our care staff also works really closely with the lions. So we're watching behavior. We're also training every day for a variety of different behaviors. And one of those behaviors was actually a voluntary ultrasound behavior. Everything is protected contact because lions are very dangerous animals, but one of our trainers was able to work with the vet tech to be able to detect pregnancy. So that was one of the biggest steps. Once we had that confirmed, then we luckily have a birth plan that we look at. Lions are usually about 110, 120 days of gestation, and so we had that window when we should start setting up the den box. Setting up a den box, it's just a large box with a camera over top. We also put shavings inside so it's nice and comfortable. And the first couple days that Arali had access to the den box, she also was with her mom and her grandma, which were the other two lions and her pride. And so they all got to explore. We had that camera rolling so we could see what kind of behaviors we were seeing, how much time she was spending in that box. Then she does everything else. So we gave her all the things that she needed, gave her diet as she needed it to, and then let her do her lion mom thing. The night before or the day before she had the cubs, we were seeing a little bit of different behavior, so we thought it was a really good indicator that she was going to have them soon. And she luckily did have them that night. And those cameras are really important, so most of the things that we were doing was just watching the cameras, seeing when the cubs were born, timing it out. She did great. Everything went really well, and it was a fun process. It was fun being able to watch on our cameras to be able to see the cubs being born, and it was all really exciting for all of us too. Because she's a first-time mom and you don't know what's going to happen. She did great and has done a really great job taking care of her cubs. We kind of stayed hands-off, kept things quiet for the first couple days, just so that way there was a lot of good time for Arali to bond with her cubs. And then we started introducing a lot more of those normal noises that she would typically hear and had already been hearing, just to make sure she and the cubs were getting used to our natural activities that we do every single day.
Get off me.
Cubs are going to nurse from mom for about 6 months, but they also are going to start becoming really curious about their natural diet, which is meat. And for us to be able to work with a lot of the animals that we have in our care, it is developing those relationships. So taking those steps to get to know them, have them get to know us, and start realizing that we'll also have a relationship with them too. So being able to provide them their diet, being able to provide enrichment, allows them to start incorporating into our training and husbandry programs that we have here. We have 3 girl cubs, 1 boy cub. They are very interactive with each other. They're curious, they're exploring their surroundings. Everybody has their own individual personalities, but I think right now we're just seeing a lot of the group behavior. They're young, curious animals. Arali and her cubs will always live at a zoo. They were born at a zoo. They would never be reintroduced. Potentially these cubs might not stay at Denver Zoo. They might go to other institutions. Cubs play a part in zoos and aquariums to continue to help bring awareness about lions conservation. And here specifically at Denver Zoo, we do partner with conservation organizations. So by coming to Denver Zoo, donating to the zoo allows us to be able to help out our conservation department, which then is helping other different conservation projects.
I hope everyone can come to the zoo to see these cubs.
That might be a really great opportunity to learn more about our lions.
Stay elevated by subscribing to the city's YouTube page and stay tuned to our social media channels for more content. Don't miss our new episodes of Elevating Denver, premiering each month. Thanks for watching, Denver.